Shanda Thompson.
Good evening, board members, Superintendent Pagewood, and community members. I'm speaking to you this evening as a concerned parent and community member as well. I'm here to talk about a serious issue that unfortunately affects us all. The behavior of one of our school board trustees. Unfortunately, this trustee has been harassing and bullying parents and community members on social media. As a trustee, this person should be serving our community with integrity, with respect, and with professionalism. Instead, their behavior online has created toxicity within the community. Many are now hesitant to engage or respond to these social media attacks for fear of being chastised for their differences of opinion. I've seen and documented instances of cyberbullying through social media comments and messages, harassment through persistent and unwelcome messages, intimidation through aggressive language, discrimination through biased language, defamatory comments about our superintendent, about staff, parents, and other community members. It appears that this trustee's actions are driven by a personal agenda rather than a genuine interest in supporting our schools. Many in our community, including myself, believe that this behavior stems from a vendetta rather than a desire to improve our schools. Furthermore, this behavior goes beyond just a differing agenda. It's consistently marked by bullying and harassment of community members, employees, and parents. This behavior is unacceptable and undermines the trust and credibility of our school board and voting members of our community. We need to hold our elected officials to a higher standard. So I'm asking the school board to take immediate action. Censure the trustee for their behavior. Investigate these allegations thoroughly and impartially. Develop a plan to prevent future incidents, including training and education programs. Provide support and counseling to individuals affected by the harassment and bullying that is taking place. I urge you to take this matter seriously and take prompt action. Our community deserves better, and our children deserve to feel safe and supported at school. Thank you.
Thank you, Shanda.
I would like to respond because this is a full-on example of why I was voted in with almost 2/3 of my area's vote. So when you take a look at what I really stand for versus what I'm being accused of, the bullying is actually towards me. So I've had actual community members that have come to me that are terrified of actually interacting with the people that are hiding their faces online, trying to say that I'm certain things. If you look at my responses, you will see that I have actually come up, I'm assuming you're talking about the trans issue. I am absolutely not at all transphobic. I taught college. One of my favorite students happened to be Black, homosexual, transgender, and almost transsexual. He took the hormones and then stopped himself before he had the surgery. He actually signed away his FERPA rights to not only work with me after class, which I did with him for free, to investigate his own personal trauma and history. He thanked me, worked with me the entire term, and did a podcast to share his story with other people. So, I'm not going to deal with the slander, which is what that is. If you want to get to know me, please do. Most of you will end up liking me. The ones that won't will be the ones that don't want to hear what I stand for and accept the space that I hold. Under no circumstances have I ever been transphobic. Never. So it is very, very insulting to even have to hear that. And it is very sad for me to have to put up with this. But our kids need to learn how to read, and that's what I'm here to do, make sure they can. Our kids need to learn how to do math. That's what I'm here to do, to make sure that they get the opportunity to do this. This was the classroom in which I taught when I was here at this school working in this district. I made approximately $73,000. Why on earth would I return with all of my experience to do this for free, to take on all of the BS that comes along with standing up against people that are actually spewing hate towards someone who wants to help our kids? So if you want to get to know me, get to know me. I welcome that, but don't come at me with accusations and tell me who I am before you know who I am. Thank you.
They do have the right to speak as well.
They can speak, but don't slander me. That's my point. If you want to get to know me, that's fine.
I think they still have a right to say what they need to
Nobody
say
has a
today.
right to slander someone.
We're all taking it in a very dignified way today so far. So
Do what you
I'm
gotta
just,
do, lady.
Who's next?
I would
It's
like
pretty
to
rude.
keep moving forward.
Yeah, is it pretty rude? Look at the room full of people that are here to insult me.
I think it's a representation of what of the voices that are here in our community that we need to hear because of situations that have happened outside of these buildings.
How many
And
people?
I'm not here to argue with you,
How
I
many
am just
people were
stating a
elected
fact.
on
Right
this
now,
board?
We're gonna move forward.
Stephanie,
How many people are
I
elected
have
versus
Ms. Smith.
appointed by the
I
superintendent?
have a Miss Smith. And I'm gonna also start your timer whenever you're ready.
I'm Commissioner Smith. I helped prepare some documents that have been submitted to the board. They are documents of Holli's words. Period. So she's saying that she wants us to get to know her.
Yes.
I've read every single word that she has written. And me and some people have put them together in a document. I've given them to the board. I have a QR code here if anybody would like to go online and read their own copy. Okay, can you find me? I'll give it to you. Holly, you say all of these things, you want to focus on reading and math and all of that,
Yes.
that's great.
Mhm.
Please do, please do.
I do.
But that's not the things that you're actually posting everywhere.
Excuse me?
It's not what you're actually posting and talking about, really, okay?
Do tell.
So I am mostly here, and I would like to ask the board, and I know you guys do not have to respond, but I just want to make sure that the board as a whole does not support the behavior and positions that we have seen Roe v. display so far. If you guys could answer, that would be great. Do you guys have any intention of supporting the things that she has been promoting?
Be clear, what have I been promoting?
It's been documented.
I don't have the document, of
The
course.
board has been provided with the document, if you guys want.
I am the board as well. I'm one of the board members. Why do I not have the document?
If you didn't receive one, they're right on the bottom.
What an amazing thing.
No, it was sent to the board at El Tejon, it was sent to everyone. Please keep going.
Additionally, we want the board to prevent her from implementing any of her personal systems and theories within the district. Now, I know you guys might not be able to answer on that, but that is our biggest concern. that the
What
things
are
that-
those? What are those?
It's all in writing.
No, what are
There
they?
are 10
specific?
concerns.
I saw
written.
those.
Right, then that should answer your
I
question.
saw those online.
Please keep going, you have the
Yeah,
right
you
to
have-
say, you
I know I
have
do.
the right to
There's
say
not
all
much more
here.
that I can say. I
Oh,
know that
okay.
But I'm
everything is
asking
in
you
those
what
packets.
theories and things that I'm trying to implement that shouldn't be implemented.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you,
No, I'm
Ms.
serious.
Smith.
I brought this because I knew that this was gonna happen tonight, because people were letting me know, people that are afraid to stand up to you as a mob. This is why I was voted in, because I'm not afraid, okay? I expected this. Oh, yes, I did. And very much so, for a reason. This is my first workbook that I published. So my theoretical model, my Hollytown Integrated Theory model, okay, that you're speaking on, which you have no idea, is founded in actual psychology theory. So the first workbook, we talk about classical conditioning. Does anyone know what classical conditioning is?
I'm
Okay,
just
so
gonna,
some-
I'm gonna
some-
pause this right
I'm
now.
responding to her and I have the right to do that.
Then I'm gonna have you go on for 2 more minutes, cause I'm giving you the grace of 3 minutes as well, okay?
Is that legally required, or can I actually do it legally for as long as I want to?
Are
No,
you-
you're delaying.
Are you
If it's-
delaying the proceedings
No, I'm not.
intentionally?
I am actually trying to explain myself because I'm being verbally attacked from people who don't know what I stand for, and I have a right to do that,
Please proceed.
right? So anyways, this is real science.